Just confirming we are live. I am very late. Oof, an hour late. Cool. First things first. No? I could have sworn. Give me 1 second. I could have sworn that on Wednesday, during my stream. Yeah. Yeah, I got a follower and I'm not seeing their information here. Like it's not showing them in my follow timelines. That's weird. But yep, Yuxi aka Cloud. Welcome, welcome. Let's do this. I've been holding off on this. I'm staring at this setup on my table for a week now. Let's fight some boars. They're just such a bore. Due to toddler related factors, uh the position of my characters may have changed a little bit. Things got shuffled. I put everything back the best I could, but I may have changed things just a little bit. It's not that big a deal. And I also forgot who was kind of the leader, so I'm just gonna say it was the cleric. Again, that's a thing that doesn't matter too much. So the question is, do we let the boars come to us, or do we go to the boars? We can see from their AI card they could. Ooh, they will probably generate tons of threat if they activate right away. And if they don't activate, then we should try and get over there to start attacking and take advantage of their lack of attacking. Measuring distances here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with a double move, I can get within range to actually attack one of them. And then the other would be very much so in range to attack me. Luckily, yeah. Luckily, I don't think they can hurt us too quickly. So we really do just want to run in and start attacking as fast as we can. So yeah, I'm going to, with the cleric, with Zertle. Oh, he's now a healer, is his title. Zertle the Kind Halfling Healer. We're going to increase combo by 1 while we do a basic move of 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do another action to do a move. Boom, boom. And go 1, 2, 3. I just realized I'm just hoping that I'm doing that correctly, that you can spend a regular action in place of a minor action. It makes the most sense to me. I don't know. Let's go ahead and update this to say 2. So we have 2 combo, and we are in range to do an attack, which I do. I'm just going to do a basic staff attack. That is strength, and our strength is now 3. Roll our die. It went off camera a little bit, but there's a 16 for you. Plus our 3 is 19. Almost a 20, which gets us nothing on this particular staff, but that was a pretty good roll. And with that pretty good roll, we can do 2 hits. And I'll show you what the pattern looks like in case anyone has forgotten. Need to do that pattern. So we come down in 1 column, and then we move over to the right from there for our second hits. And I'm targeting the brown boar? Yes, the brown boar. Let's see, what is the best thing? Oh, okay, so that's one thing that was done incorrectly, is those are, I missed two armor tokens, or two armor cubes. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here, and then over to the right to here, and that passes through this critical point between them, which means we also get to just hit this space for free. 3 for 1, pretty good. Pretty good. Could be fun. And that is the end. Oh, sorry, we're supposed to have a faux turn first. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna have to spend a speed to do what I just did, but it should still be viable depending on what they do. So, cursory shuffle of the threat deck. So yeah, they gained 2 threats on their turn. And that is all they did, so they would not have moved. So everything is still fine, everything's kosher. We hit that boar number 1. Nope, boar number 2. Oh. I'm skipping stuff, I'm doing things incorrectly. Yeah, so I don't get that free hit. Instead, they go like this on board number 2. Don't like how that shook out. It's worse for me. Oh well. Alright, up next, we have the AI again. As I am out of actions, they have another threat card. It is... Ooh, this is off screen now. Interesting. Can I put these up here? Yes, I'm unlikely to retreat that far. They gain 1 threat. Which is mostly good for me, because they're not attacking yet. But that does mean they're now at maximum threat territory and can start stampeding for a lot of damage. Speaking of a lot of damage, I hope, it is now Rix's turn. Rix will do a basic move, gain 1 combo, and go 1, 2, 3. And my maximum range is 5. I gotta figure out how this quiver of practice arrows works again. Yeah, the quiver. If I use the quiver, does that mean what I think it means? Let's go make sure of that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the quiver, once per combat, lets me do a basic bow attack with a different attack pattern and with slightly increased range. Increased by 1. I'm not sure if that's where I want to go with this right now. So I go up to 5 range. I am not within 5 of anybody. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm close though. If I spend a speed, I would be, and that would give me 2 attacks. Yeah. Alright, let's spend 1 of our speed. for Ricks. Down to 4. And let's do another 1, 2 move. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, it's fine. All right, so let's do short bow. We will mark boar number 1 as we attack. Yeah. Just looking at options, I could like do a staggering shot to try and pull it towards me, which would put it in range of my snipe ability. I don't think I want to do that though. The reason being I would not have enough combo to actually use the snipe ability. It is a good ability though. But no, we're just gonna use the short bow. This is an endurance check, which is +3. Oopsie daisy. So that is a total of 6, which is pretty bad. That is 1 hit. If I spent a bunch of resources, I could make it into 2 hits. I don't think that's worth it. So with that in mind, I'm going to... The bow attack pattern is just coming down a single column, 1, 2, or 3 spaces. I'm just going to hit this weak point because the weak point on the boar heals 1 from any non-weak points. So by hitting this first, nothing will happen with the weak points for the rest of the combat. And then I have a mark, and I think I will spend a mana point to do a targeted attack and hit probably that one. Actually, no. What am I doing? I'm just gonna knock off this armor because there's no no critical arrows leading to that hit point, so it's basically just a free hit. And then I get to do a second bow attack, which I do want to do. Ooh. And I will use my practice quiver of practice arrows, to change my attack pattern because it lets me target a space and then potentially hit the space above it as well. So if I can target here and hit up here, I guess you go through the critical point and hit there as well. Of course, now I roll high. 17 plus 3 is 20. If I had done my bow, I would have gotten 3 spaces. I would have gotten 4 spaces. Instead, I use the quiver. It's fine. I remove armor. I go up to here, and that puts me through the critical points, which also does a damage here. Unfortunately, they have another weak point underneath the shield, so that's going to be a thing to deal with. That's a good question. If there's armor on a weak point, does the weak point trigger twice? Once for the armor being removed, and once for the other things. Hold on. Hit grid. Where does it explain how I interact with the hit grid? Not there. Not there. Okay, and just confirms you can in fact use a normal action token to do a basic move. That's important. Oh, there we go. Weak points sit on top of hit points or armored points. When you place a wound on a weak point, it will resolve. Okay. Very cool. Wait a minute. Very cool. So, confirmed. Removing the armor does not interact with weak points. It's only when you actually put the wound marker on it. That was all of Rix's actions. So we head back to... I spent a mana. Yes? Yes. So let's head back to the foe turn. And go, hi-ya. Alright, we activate the mob. We already know that they spend all 3 threats, going down to 0. To do a Stampede +1, starting with boar number 1. And they want to go through as many different foes as possible. They get to move up to 8. Jeez. Okay. And it's a yellow die attack. Alright. So we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think that works. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, never mind. Yeah, they can't actually hit Rix. So get as close to him as they can. And then let's do a yellow die against Zertle. That is feet. Zertle has 1 armor in feet. So put a wear token on that. He takes 1 because the Stampede is at +1 damage right now. And we go 0 out of 1. Update your health to be down to 3. And the feet armor changes to destroyed. No, 1 damage, 1 durability will do that. Then number 2 gets to go and goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. And that'll be 2 damage to both of them, starting with Zertle, who takes 1 to the, what is that, left hand? Yeah, left hand. Zertle has 1 armor there as well, so he takes 1 damage, and the armor is used up. Left hand goes down to 2 health. And broken armor. Let's do a attack roll against Rix. That is the leg armor. Oh, that's off camera. Leg armor. Which has 2 durability. So it takes 1 damage. So the legs take 1 hit. And are now damaged, but not destroyed. And he takes she takes no damage. Now, unfortunately, they share durability, the legs and feet, for Rix. So those both go down to 1 and 1. And the legs and feet are now damaged. Bam. It's good armor, though. We just got that last time from the chest. Good stuff. Attack is done. We move back to Zertle's turn. Zertle, who will need to do a basic move, so we'll go combo +1. And let's see. If I go 1, 2, 3, I'm in range of both of them in case I want to do my pummel ability. Ooh, I'm also in range of just doing my staff attack against boar number 1. So I think I'm going to do 2 things. Action number 1, I'm going to do my Balm ability, so I get to put a cube on myself, on Zertle. And at the start of Zertle's next turn, they will heal for 3 and remove the cube. Yeah. And then I think I just do a staff attack against boar number 1. This is strength. The +3, that is 8. Yikes, man. Could you do better? Honest question. Could you do better? Yeah. I think we just got to go for it. I'm gonna use a cube from my glowing cone, which is a thing that lets me add to a skill check. So I'm at 8. I need to get to 12. If I get a 16 or higher on a wisdom check, then I get there naturally. I had a 4 plus my 4 wisdom. 4 plus my 4 wisdom is 8. I would have loved an 11. Yeah, so that's +2. That puts me at 10 of the 12 that I'm really looking for. So I will spend one of my RP points. I get 12. Now I get to do 2 different hits. And we're going to go Boom Diata. Boom Diata. Wait, is that even good? I really should have hit the other board, but that would require moving further. I spent a lot to do very little, actually. Oh well, no regrets. No fear. some regrets. Okay, we are back to the foe turn. They could do anything. Let's see what they do. 3 threat, just right out the gate. Oh my goodness. I would label that as bad for us. But now we just get to go back to Rix. Rix needs to do something. Do something amazing, Rix. I'll tell you what. First thing we're going to do is we are going to heal. We're going to spend a cube from our healing potion. And also a minor action token to heal Zertle for 1. Yeah. Yeah. And then we need to, like, get out of here. Oh, wait, we have an axe. We could just use our axe. We could ask them a question. Let's do it. I will cracked axe. This is an endurance check. Again, both of my weapons are endurance-based. That is a 19 plus 3 is 22, which is enough to get all 3 hits, and this is a sweeping horizontal blow from the right. So we're targeting boar number 2, if that was not clear from the beginning. I did not say it, but that was my target all along. We hit that one, we hit that one, we hit that one, and we critical point, hit this. Okay. Up next, what do we do? Okay. I have a thought. Oh, wait, I can't do a ranged attack because I'm stuck in the middle of them, so I guess I'm just using my axe again. We're kind of at minimal value, though. Yeah, but that's what we got. Nothing I can do with combo? No. Okay, I could move, just generate combo. I rolled a 19 again, of course I did. This is going to be sad because I'm going to do 1 hit, and that hit is just going to be removing this armor. So. Hooray. And that is Rix's turn. We go back to the boars, who activate. They spend all 3 threats, going down to 0 again. And we start with the green one, who's number 1, who's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe? And then this one will go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do 2 hits against, resolve 2 hits against Rix first. It's going to be right hand, no armor for Rix, that is 2 damage. Roll again. We got leg armor again, so that's once again no damage, but now my leg armor is gone. There we go. And then we do 2 attacks against Zertle. And I'm really hoping He only takes 2 damage from this. That is right hand, which is blocking 1. He takes 1 damage, goes to 2. Oh, right, I never marked that he healed for 1 from the health potion. That's what's wrong. Okay. And we mark the right hand as destroyed. Oh boy. Okay. Comes down to this. I'm looking for specifically leg armor. That's not leg armor. Dang. That'll be 2 damage to Zertle. Dang. I was hoping to do my Bind Wounds ability, which heal any exile where they're at 1 health or less. Didn't quite make it. So let's put Zertle down to 0 HP. Zertle is down. I'm not going to tip him over yet, though, because it is now Zertle's turn. And guess what? His cube goes off, and he heals for 3. Dun, dun, dun. That was a freebie. And now I need to figure out what he's going to do to attack these monsters. Well, they're both standing next to me, and I have a lot of combo. And combo is good. Yeah. Because I can do my pummel action. So I will spend a combo and an action to do pummel, which targets both enemies. I get to do a single hit against either of them. I don't think there's any critical points that actually matter. Well, that's not true. Yeah, okay, so on number 1 here, I am going to hit their weak points and take away this cube as a result. Yeah, not cube, this damage point. Then on number 2, oh yeah, okay, I target this and heal that one. And then I pummel again, costing another combo. Putting it down to 2 total combo. And now I do a slightly different attack against both of them. I'm going to do a target attack going up and to the right to hit this space, but pass through that critical point. So I hit that one as well. And then I'm going to do something similar over here. I'm going to come from the right to the left to hit this space. And that passes through this critical point between them. So I get to re-add that damage. And now they're each at 1 health. Feels like a pretty good use of my turn. Double pummel. And then I do a minor action. Something. Just basic move. Go 1, 2, 3. Sure. Just to gain a combo? Okay. And now, back to the boar turn. They gain 2 threat because there are 2 exiles in the party. And it looks like this battle might be wrapped up here. So we're going to, with Rix, regain our action points. And then we're going to swing our axe at Brown Boar right there. I got at least 1 hit with my 11. I hit this weak point, which would normally heal, but because it's the last point, it just dies instead. So this boar is dead. And then I do a bow attack at range 1, 2, 3, targeting the head, essentially. And this is, once again, anything higher than a 1. I had to say it. I just had to say it. Alright, well, that misses. It's a critical failure. Oop. Oh. Oh. Oh, if I'd done that first, I could have done my ricochet ability. Which I would love to know what that means. I wish I had looked at that. Oh well. Then I do a basic move of my own. We gain a combo, and I go... One, two, wait. 1, 2, 3. Haha. Separate. But still be the focus. 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, we're up to 4 combo. Oh, and I should be at 3 health. Whoopsie. Okay. Oh, I just did the whole Wanderer turn without actually changing to the Wanderer turn view. Whoops, again. I want them to activate, and I want to... Oh, I can't actually take 2 damage from 1 hit, can I? They activate. Let's go. They spend, what, 1 threat? Yep. Spend 1 threat, and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they deal 1 hit on Zertle. There's 1 damage, 1 hit. No armor on that slot, so Zertle just takes 1, going down to 1 health. There you go. Now you can see what armor was actually targeted there. And we are back to Zertle's turn. And wouldn't you know it, I'm now at 1 HP. Heal any exile while they're at 1 HP or less? Oh, interesting. Oh, weird. I'm go ahead and use a cube from my old kit to make a wisdom check. This is a minor action. Got an 8 plus 4 is 12, which on this kit means 2 health to Zertle. He heals for 2. Wait, Zertle was at 2 health, not 1 health. I'm bad at this. He's now at full, and he does not get to flip his Bind Wounds ability. That's on me. Oh well. There's no reason for me not to just pummel at the cost of one combo. And just do the last point of damage to the boar. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Let's see what happens when we defeat the boars. 1 experience each. Thank you, thank you. And special event 19. This is going to be a pretty short one today. I need to be done as soon as I read this, essentially. Event 19. Nearby, you hear loud grunting and rustling in the tall grass. Something large is close. You steady your breathing, waiting and listening. A moment later, you hear the beast move off away from the watering hole. You let your breath out in a sigh of relief. Whatever that creature was, it's still out there in the tall grass. You think if you keep hunting, you could find it, although that may be madness. Okay, so now we need to get rid of this card, 19A, and we add 19B without looking at it. And then at some point in the future, maybe it'll come attack us. The big beast. But that is the end of the boars. I guess that also means at the end of this location, not much happened here. Okay. Flip this to adventure mode for next time. We are all done. So I'm just going to go ahead and, well, let's do some healing stuff, because Rix is a little bit hurt. Yeah, we're going to roll a wisdom check with Zertle to try and heal Rix. And I got a 14, plus 4 is 18, which is still in range to just do 2, but that's okay, because that is full health. And then, since we're out of combat, I'm going to spend a mana with Zertle to get my Balm ability back for next combats. And then I will spend another mana with Zertle to refresh my old kit of healing. I'll get my Mark Cube back and my Quiver Cube back. Just doing the maintenance stuff right now. And that is everything. Very cool. So Zerl goes down to 3 mana remaining. All right. And that'll do it for today. Well, for this session. It was a short one. I was late. If you like to, if you liked what you saw and want to see more, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. All times are going to be in US and Canada Pacific time. I stream at 1 p.m. Monday, Pal World. 10:30 p.m. Monday, Marvel Legendary. 1 p.m. Wednesday, more Pal World, and then on Friday, which is today, 1 p.m. and 10:30 p.m., I do Arydia, the Path We Dare Tread. Wish I had more time. Time management has been an issue. Well, that said... Oh, right. Everything gets exported over to YouTube, so if you are eager to see more of this kind of content, there's a link in the Twitch channel description down below to my YouTube channel. There's a whole Arydia playlist, there's a whole Pal World playlist, there's a whole Legendary playlist, and a bunch of others from past streams. So feel free to check those out. I appreciate any and all supports. Thanks for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, chatting, following, and all the other good stuff you can do here on Twitch and over on YouTube, and I will see you next time.